What is up, everybody? It's your boy Shazwiyt, and welcome back to another video, Shazwiyt gang. Yeah. Okay. I miss you guys so much. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel and you're clicking on me for the very first time, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please turn on that subscribe button and make sure you turn on that post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's get straight into today's content. Let's go. You see it's a wave now? It's somewhat a straight line. We go in waves, okay? We go in waves. Right. Hope everybody's doing well. I had a great Thanksgiving. I had a really splendid time, you know, with some friends and being on the coast and stuff. You guys saw the video. I only uploaded twice last week because I just wanted to chill and it was hard to get into the regular schedule. Excuse me. Because I was just so used to the relaxation. I wanted to take a break not only from school but also from videos. Didn't want to do too much of that, and it's kind of awkward to film videos in people's houses, so I just didn't want to like show too much. I wanted to like have time to really just take in everything and relax and stuff. You guys know what it is. Sometimes you need a breather. But I am excited to announce that we are back on schedule. Expect videos thrice weekly, okay? Sometimes I might, post, even 4 videos, who knows, but I'm definitely posting at least 3 times a week. Okay, so let's get into today's video. As you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about Avengers 5. I'm going to be talking about the next Avengers movie and giving you guys my predictions. And this video is entitled number 1 because I'm going to be making more videos like this as we get closer and closer to the release of the film. So the next video that'll be similar like this probably won't come out for like a few years or something until Marvel makes an official announcement about what the film will entail. Now, Kevin Feige, Marvel Studios president, already announced earlier this year at one of the Comic-Cons or at some event. He said that, Marvel will indeed be releasing Avengers 5. There will be a 5th, Avengers movie. Now, he did not give any details as to when it'll come out, what it will entail, all that stuff. All they know, and I think this is what they know at this point, is that there will be another movie. But the producer of Avengers Endgame, which came out earlier this year only, honestly, but it feels like it's been out a while because it was just so popular and influential and lots of people watched it. Anyway, the producer of that film, Tran, said that, and I quote, he basically said that, I wrote his words somewhere here. Okay, he basically said that Marvel Studios right now wants to focus on the projects that it has in Phase 4. So it wants to focus on all the new TV shows that are coming out, the movies that are coming out, because there's a lot within that, not timeline, but there's a lot in the lineup. And they will start working on, the new Avengers movie and getting to the level of Infinity War and Endgame over the course of the next 10 years. Now, I know 10 years sounds like a lot of time, but if you really think about it, it actually makes sense, the timelines of things, because according to a source, Marvel is reportedly looking to downsize Earth's Mightiest Heroes when Avengers 5 hits theaters in 2023. And this was from like some website called We Got It Covered. So apparently an insider on the team at Marvel says that it's going to come out in 2023. Now, whatever I'm about to say, take it with a grain of salt, because Marvel hasn't officially confirmed this, but it seems like 2023 seems like a likely year. And if we're going on the period of 2023, 10 years makes sense because 2023 is 4 years from now, right? So that's when likely the first Avengers film would come out. And then, since the last Avengers movies, there were 4 of them, they all came out sort of 2 years after each other, except for Infinity War and Endgame, they came out 1 year after each other. So if you have 4 years, right, 4 years up to 2023, you get the first film. I'm guessing 2 years after would be the second film. 2 years after that, now we're up to 8 films. It would be the third Avengers film. And if they decide, I'm guessing they might do a fourth Avengers film, just like what they did with the first 4 films. So it will all add up to 10 years or 9 years. So I'm guessing 10 years. And they can take as much time as they want. I just hope that it'll be worth the wait when it comes out, because they are saying that there'll be a whole new roster of characters that'll be added, new actors. However, they are, characters, they are familiar faces that are going to be there. Because the only people that died that aren't within the MCU anymore are Captain America, the one that we, Steve Rogers won't be there. Iron Man is dead, he's not there, and Black Widow. But the people that are definitely going to be coming back, that are still around, we got Falcon, who I guess is now the new Captain America, right? But we'll still call him Falcon. You have Captain Marvel, she will be there definitely. Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, and Jane Foster / female Thor, who was played by Natalie Portman in the Thor movies. She's gonna be actually in the new Thor movie that's gonna come out in I don't know when, maybe 2020 or 2021, something like that, called Thor God of Love and Thunder, something like that. So yeah, so that's basically the lineup of the people that we already know that will be in that film. In terms of my predictions about the film and all that stuff, it's really tough to say what it will entail, because it's so early on. I mean, Avengers Endgame only came out this year. You know what I mean? And we're already starting to look forward to the next film. I mean, I remember when Black Panther came out last year, I was already thinking about Black Panther 2. I was thinking about how is Ryan Coogler gonna top this? Because when you watch something that is so good and you enjoy it, and you obviously will look forward to the next thing, because you're so curious as to how are they gonna top it, what will be the new thing, we have all these questions. But I did have one theory though about what the film might entail, because they did say that the villain in the new Avengers movies, it will be a lesser threat. It will be sort of a different sort of vibe, because Thanos was iconic as F. You can't really beat wiping out everybody in the universe, I guess, other than wiping out the universe itself. But it'll be too big. It does make sense. But yeah, basically, things that are universal stuff is sort of the biggest you can go. So I'm guessing that in the next Avengers movies, it will obviously be on a smaller scale, where to be a great threat, but obviously, nothing sort of that will be able to top the whole Thanos thing. But do I think these movies will make more money, have the potential of making more money than the previous Avengers films? Absolutely. Endgame will definitely make a lot of money. But I already did a whole video. Sorry, Endgame made a whole lot of. There are films that will make more money than Endgame, but I already made a video about that. So a theory that I had was that Avengers will probably start making films about the Secret Wars. So for those of you that don't know what Avengers Secret Wars is, it's basically a 12-issue comic book crossover, from Marvel Comics. And it was published from May 1984 to April 1985. And so the plot about Marvel's Secret Wars was about a cosmic entity known as the Beyonder, who chooses a group of superheroes and villains and teleports them against their will to Battle World, which is basically a planet created by the Beyonder. So Beyonder, he's this powerful cosmic entity, and he basically is fascinated by the fact that there are all these superheroes and villains all on one planet and they're battling it out. So he's fascinated, and so he decides to create a new planet called Battle World, and he stocks this planet up with alien weapons and technology and all of this cool stuff, and he basically forces all of these heroes and villains to this planet, and he says, I am the Beyonder, I am the supreme, being, or whatever it is. I have taken you to this planet because I want you guys to fight each other, and whoever survives will get a reward or something like that. We've heard this sort of similar plot line in other movies. So this starts a whole bunch of chain of events, because some characters are not want to be involved in this. And also some characters decide to be non-aligned with the rest of the other characters. So not only are you dealing with fighting people from the other side, but within the different camps, there's also division that's going on. And so it starts a chain of reactions. Apparently, there's a point where in the Fantastic Four, because they come to the thing is replaced by She-Hulk, which I actually saw in the cartoon, 2D cartoon they used to be on Cartoon Network, the Fantastic Four cartoon, which was amazing. There's stuff about how Spider-Man gets a new costume. There's stuff about just all of these changes that happen to the different heroes, the Avengers heroes. So the Secret Wars thing is such a big thing that it happened over a 12-issue cover. And I could definitely see that being the potential of like crossing over into films. And I think Marvel will do that, soon. Who knows? The next Marvel, the Avengers movies could be the what's it called? The Secret Wars. But I have to read the comics to understand where to see. But that could definitely be potential because the Beyonder, and Galactus and all that are all super powerful villains and beings, and they definitely obviously rival Thanos because Thanos isn't that powerful as a character. When you look at them, like they do stuff like they eat planets, they do crazy stuff. So it'll be so interesting to see them be the villains of the next Avengers movie. But with these Avengers movies, they usually set up and it gets more intense as time goes on, as the films go on. With the first Avengers movies, you have in the first movie, Loki was the threat, working for someone else, which I guess you can say had a connection to Thanos, but not really. Then you have, Ultron, he was the next one, and then Thanos was the next two. So they probably will build it up like that, whereby, the Avengers will be distracted by something else and, by a smaller sort of lesser threat of a villain, and then but that will set it up for like something even bigger going on that they may not even see firsthand. So I think that's what's going to be going on. But yeah, I think also the Avengers, 5 movie will also sort of give us an indication into what the future will be like in terms of how is the Avengers set up now? Is there a new leader? How does the team interact with each other? Do they interact well? Are there going to be issues? Because Tom Holland, Spider-Man, he had issues about being an Avenger. Like, he feels so much pressure because Iron Man, left his stuff to him, and it's like, he doesn't want to be a part of this, but he ends up being like, no, I'll be a part of this, I will do it. So it's interesting to see also the social aspect of it, how the new Avengers, right, what I guess aren't really new, but sort of the new set of, the team, how are they going to lift the mantle and carry like the Avengers forward just like how the previous people did, because this is a whole new team of Avengers and we haven't really seen them interact on their own without like the first 5 heroes, like without like Iron Man and all those people. So that'll be really interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, with Marvel Studios, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have coming forward. These are just pre-predictions that I have. But please, I'm looking forward to the announcement and seeing what you guys got. In the meantime, you guys can, look forward to all the other shows that are going to be coming up and all the other movies. Black Widow is the first thing in the lineup, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll definitely watch that. I love Black Widow. Thank you guys for joining me so much again. I really love making these videos and talking to you guys. And please stay tuned for the very next video. So, with that being said, Shazwiyt gang, I am clear. Bye.